Princess Kate paid a heartfelt cameo at the Eurovision Song Contest in Diana's place. As Princess Diana appeared in the start of the Eurovision Song Contest 2023, Princess Kate paid respect to her mother-in-law, Princess Diana. Michael Cole claimed that Princess Kate was following in the footsteps of her mother-in-law by competing at the Eurovision Song Contest in an interview with Stephen Dixon and Ellie Costello on Sunday's GB News. "I mean, what a coup! They kept that secret," Michael said. "Even though it didn't quite measure up to the Queen and Paddington Bear, it was still extremely good and, as Stephen pointed out, not long enough. We all took notice of that wonderful Ukrainian blue Jenny Packham dress. The Princess of Wales, that girl, doesn't take poor pictures, does she? And of course, she is a great admirer of the late Princess of Wales, Princess Diana. She never met her. And of course, Diana did something somewhat similar," she continued. She was visiting a music conservatory in Melbourne, Australia, in 1988, which is 35 years ago. She was essentially ambushed and requested to play the piano, which she did. She performed 8 or 9 bars of the difficult second piano concerto by Rachmaninoff, which she did really well. So that was a fantastic triumph, and Eurovision is now on its merry way without equal. "It was perfect, simply amazing," Ellie commented. "Do you have any insider information for us, Michael? The palace concealed all of this from us in the strictest of confidence." "They are fairly skilled at that," Michael said. Additionally, she performed at a longer Christmas Carol concert while she was the Duchess of Cambridge. "It's too bad we didn't get a little bit more. We would have preferred it. We might hear the rest of it. We can't all hum it, apparently, because it was a piece of music specifically composed for her to perform on this day." A behind-the-scenes glimpse at Kate's preparation for the solo piano performance was released on Twitter by Kensington Palace. The hashtag Eurovision surprise. Read the caption on the video. "It's a joy to perform the winning at Eurovision entry from last year's competition with Kalash Orchestra. Having fun, Liverpool." In addition, they published a black and white picture of the princess hunched over a grand piano. A quick behind-the-scenes look at the shooting of last night's surprise at Eurovision. As her Jenny Packham dress floated to the ground, Kate was seen grinning at the camera. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Royal Family Politics channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jason Knopf, a former employee of Prince William, Kate Middleton, and the Sussexes, who previously referred to Meghan Markle as a bully, has been named a Lieutenant of the Royal Victorian Order by Prince William. Prince William presented a high honor to an ex-royal aide who reported Meghan Markle for bullying at Windsor Castle. In appreciation of his contributions to the royal family, Jason Knopf was made Lieutenant of the Royal Victorian Order, RVO, in last year's New Year's Honours list. The honorary title, which is granted by the King independently of Downing Street, honors individuals who provide personal service to the monarch or the royal family. Mr. Knopf received the honor on Wednesday from Prince William during an investiture ceremony held at Windsor Castle. In an apparent effort to get Buckingham Palace to put procedures in place to protect personnel, he emailed William's then private secretary about his concerns about Meghan in October 2018, while he was working as Prince Harry and Meghan's communications secretary. The bullying claims were made public for the first time in 2021, but Meghan's legal team has continuously refuted them. Meghan's attorney stated in the contentious Netflix documentary series on the Sussexes that the former staffer was unable to testify without the authority of his bosses in the Duchess copyright case against a newspaper publisher. Harry claimed there were attempts to cover the aide's relationship with William during the final episode of the 6-part documentary. Mr. Knopf was referred to as a former aide of Meghan and Harry, rather than serving as chief executive of William and Kate's Royal Foundation at the time. "These allegations are wholly false," according to a written declaration from Mr. Knopf's legal team that was read aloud during the Netflix show. Associated newspapers and the Duchess of Sussex both requested testimony from Mr. Knopf. He was told by counsel that he could have significant material in his possession, so he gave it immediately to the court while remaining impartial. The American-born former corporate affairs executive worked for a number of organizations before joining the royal institution, including the Office of the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Aide Treasury, and the Royal Bank of Scotland. Before directing the press team for Meghan and Harry, and later rising to the position of senior advisor to William and Kate, he served as the communications secretary to the then Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry beginning in 2015. Prior to taking over as the Royal Foundation CEO, in September of that year, Mr. Knopf oversaw a study of the organization's function and structure from March 2019. During his tenure, Mr. Knopf oversaw the development of the Foundation's Earthshot Prize, William's ambitious £50 million environmental prize that is now an independent foundation that honors ideas, technologies, and solutions that repair the planet. Kate's action honors Princess Diana subtly but also demonstrates that she is moving in her own route. Some people pointed out that the Princess of Wales was wearing the jewelry item incorrectly. The one royal expert thought it was done on purpose. At the King's coronation, Kate, Princess of Wales, paid a moving but understated homage to her late mother-in-law by donning a pair of Princess Diana's pearl and diamond earrings. Some claimed that Kate had worn the earrings wrong way around, in a rare fashion gaffe for the princess when comparing images of the two women. But one royal expert thinks it was perhaps a sign of Kate taking a new direction. Kate appreciates the history of her position, according to a source at Buckingham Palace, but she wants to create her own path. The Collingwood jewels were given to Diana before her 1981 nuptials to the then Prince Charles. After her marriage to Prince William, Kate inherited them. Some people at first thought these were the identical earrings Diana wore with her famed revenge dress. However, this idea has since been refuted. Diana did sport the earrings to a fundraiser dinner in Sydney in 1996 and was photographed wearing them while on a visit of Korea and at a gala dinner hosted by the American Red Cross. Kate wore a specially created ivory Alexander McQueen gown for the event on Saturday. The outfit was adorned with a rose, a shamrock, a thistle, and a daffodil to honor the UK's four nations. She covered much of her attire for the coronation service with blue and scarlet robes, the royal Victorian mantle. The late Queen Elizabeth received the George VI festoon necklace in 1950 when she was still Princess Elizabeth, and she wore it with that necklace. A Just Call It X Alexander McQueen headdress with three-dimensional silver threadwork leaf embroidery, silver bullion, crystal, and crystal embellishments completed her ensemble. Princess Charlotte, the daughter of Kate and William, wore a headband that resembled her mother's, and she was completely covered in white clothing. Although Charlotte and Kate had no official duties during the coronation, it is said that they were tasked with managing their younger brother Prince Louis. Additionally, pictures of the two were taken when they entered the Abbey for the ceremony, while strolling hand in hand. Although Charlotte was subsequently observed laughing at her brother's antics as the family gathered on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the flypast, both royal youngsters displayed impeccable behavior throughout the 2-hour event. While the cheering crowds on the Mall watched the planes fly by, Louis was seen making faces on the balcony and even pounding with his fists. During the coronation, their older brother Prince George assisted in bringing the king's robes into the Abbey as one of the king's pages of honor. Along with his fellow pages, who were all close friends and family of the royals, he was clothed in a stylish crimson attire.